This is the Antigravity A1, the world's first 360-degree drone. And we're going to see what it's going to be like flying it today. Antigravity said I have 48 hours to register the drone from when I received it to sign up for the insurance program that comes with Antigravity's 360 drone. I have to do more reading to find out what's actually entailed in that insurance, but it's good to have. In addition to registration, I had to charge the batteries and make sure that the software was updated before leaving the house, and all of this took around 1 hour. After a quick tutorial on how to fly the drone, I was ready to go. It's pretty windy today as well. I can turn around and see. There's a lot of grain. Let me look down. There's a car. I really don't like looking down in this. Oh my God. Okay. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I think this, like using my wrist to like fly that way doesn't really do it. I have to use the wheel to turn the drone, I think. You see my hand shaking because it's cold out here. Look at that sunset. That's beautiful. Why won't you turn? I don't like that. I really don't like that. I can't turn and fly at the same time. It's probably a skill issue. Like I want to be able to orbit around an object. Oh, it says noise reduction and preview might be weakened, but it doesn't affect the final image quality. I haven't figured out how to record the heads-up display in the drone yet, but the image quality was pretty grainy when I was looking through the camera. I'll let you be the judge on how good this image is in low light. This wind doesn't help. I can't believe I came here on the bike. Okay, I like that. It gives a warning when you're close to the ground. I want to take a photo. I think the photo button is going to be right next to the video button. So press and hold the shutter button to switch to normal photo mode. Press and hold. Alright. Exposing, saving. That better not be it. Let me look in this direction because this is a better photo. I took a few images with this drone so we can review them later. Everything has to go through the Antigravity Studio, so it's something that you'll have to download in order to see any of the photos and videos that you took on the drone. And I found out later that a lot of the magic happens in Antigravity Studio. So whatever you're doing, like whenever you're flying, it's not really about your flying skills or anything like that. I feel like most of it is geared toward you flying in a straight line and then editing the footage afterward to make it look like something. I just realized I didn't save any kind of settings or anything like that. I mean, I didn't change any kind of settings or anything like that. I imagine I should be recording in 4K. I had to look back at myself, which is kind of an out-of-body kind of feeling. I had to turn my head and look over my shoulder just so I can see myself in the bike, like 20 feet below. Yeah, it's gonna go up. That's cool. Alright, I'm about to drop it on my head. I don't want to do that. It's got a sensor on the bottom. So if you put your hand underneath the drone, it's gonna fly away. So it deploys the landing gear automatically when you return to home. So that might be the easiest way to do this. I'll give some of my final thoughts when I get home. I've had some time to review the footage, and here's my final thoughts on the A1. I got a chance to fly the drone during my favorite time to fly, which is golden hour. We had a beautiful sunset. It was all sorts of colors in the sky, some pinks, some gold, some blue. So I mean, like, it looked beautiful out there. The only thing about the image is that it's a bit grainy. I could be wrong and just haven't found the settings yet to make any type of camera adjustments, but in low light, the image does seem to be a bit grainy. If it wasn't so cold, I probably could keep my hands from shaking when I was flying with the controller. But ultimately, I hope they come out with regular remote controller, because this is not my favorite thing to fly with. Part of it is probably a skill issue. I just don't know how to fly with this drone at this point. I've been watching some of the videos from the creators that got this drone early, and I distinctly remember them saying that this controller does not fly like the controller that comes with the Bada. And I agree with that. There's some minor differences between the way that you maneuver the drone. I haven't figured out how to orbit. Flying backwards might not even be a thing. I would much rather have something like this. The goggles are cool. They're much more comfortable than the goggles 2 that I have. The only thing that I feel like they missed out on is on the DJI goggles, these, oh, it's locked. How did I do that? Am I wrong? Oh, they're locked into place because I have these covers on here. Always put these covers on when storing your goggles, because if you don't, these are going to move freely. And on my DJI goggles, these lock into place. So you would typically half twist this little nozzle and you'll be able to lock in whatever visual correction that you put on these goggles. But on these, it doesn't stay put. And I don't really like that. So you can see here, it lets you move here and change it, but there's no way to lock it. Unless when you're storing them, you put these over the screens. So I have to fix that the next time that I fly, but that's fine. The goggles were comfortable enough, no complaints there. I really like the material that they use around this part right here. I like it a lot better than what I've got on the original, well, on the DJI goggles 2. I think they've improved it since then, but they might still use a foam pad instead of this much more soft liner. I'm not giving a final verdict on the drone just yet. I mean, I've only flown it one time and there's still a lot that I have to learn about this drone, but I can't wait to learn more. So I assume I'm going to be coming out with a lot of videos about the Antigravity A1 and how I'm going to be able to incorporate it in my business as well. If you want to buy the Antigravity A1, I've got a link in the description and in the pinned comment as well, and doing so will help out the channel. It's like $20, I think. But ultimately, that's it. These are my first impressions of the Antigravity A1 as a creator that didn't get the drone early. Hopefully you learned something that you could use to create the life that you want to live.